Hello, thank you for watching Andy and Drina-Travel, Homes, and Your Money. So excited to have you today. Hey, listen, you want to stay till the end. There's a report that someone tried to push me off of a high cliff, and I have proof of it at the end of this video. You're going to want to stay and see, is it true? Was there an attempt against my life? Inquiring minds want to know. Listen, also do us a favor, hit like and subscribe. Welcome to Andy and Drina, Travel, Homes, and Your Money. Do you love traveling? If the answer is yes, we do too. Whether St. Lucia, Punta Cana, Grand Canyon, Amber Cove, Cancun, Florida, the border of Mexico, Cabo, Jamaica, Portland, Oregon, Puerto Rico, or Grand Turk, we've been there and more and want to share our experience with you. Multnomah Falls, located in beautiful Oregon. I didn't realize just how beautiful Oregon was in general until we gave Oregon a visit. Portland, Oregon is nice, the city, seeing all the things, but I like to get back to nature. I like to get out and see those natural wonders that are just part of our great country. And when you get out west and you get on the West Coast, you feel like you're driving through a postcard. It's just so beautiful. And Multnomah Falls will not disappoint you. Multnomah Falls is 15,000 years old. It was formed by great floods that happened approximately 15,000 years ago, and the falls dropped 635 feet. It ranks as the tallest waterfall in Oregon, and it's one of the most visited tourist sites in the state. Listen, here's good news. It only costs $2 to go see this great waterfall. I recommend that you reserve a pass for 10 to 14 days before your trip and go to www.recreation.gov to get that done. Multnomah Falls is simply beautiful. I'm telling you, you have to go. You just have to go. And this is not even the #1 place that's on my list as far as the top 3 in America. But listen, there's so many ways to enjoy these beautiful falls. The total distance to walk to the top of the falls is only 2.25 miles, like 2.4 miles. Not bad. However, remembering if you're hiking and you're going uphill, you're going to be going up over 1,000 feet in the air. You need to be prepared. You might need to work out a little bit before you make this trek. But there's so many ways to enjoy it. Stop at the bridge, look up, feel the mist, just enjoy it. Now I know what you're thinking. If you're like me and you're over the age of 50, you better pace yourself. It might not take you a 30 or 35 minutes. It'll take you a little longer, but enjoy it. Take it all in. Like these great spots of nature, there's just nothing like it. Beautiful Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is the second largest waterfall in the world. The largest, you may ask? Southern Africa's Victoria Falls. Niagara Falls is not just one single fall, it's actually 3. These are Horseshoe Falls, Bridalveil Falls, and American Falls. Niagara Falls is not just owned by one country. It's in between America and Canada. The boundary divides the 3 waterfalls between the 2 countries. Horseshoe Falls is on the Canadian side, while the American and Bridal Falls are on the American side. Niagara Falls is fed by the waters of the Great Lakes and is estimated to be about 12,000 years old. Although it's not the tallest waterfall in the world, Niagara Falls likely has the highest flow rate, over 700,000 gallons of water per second fall from Niagara Falls. Quite powerful. The volume of Niagara Falls creates a natural whirlpool within the river. It's beautiful, it's majestic, it's powerful. Niagara Falls could also be the fastest moving waterfall in the whole world. In October of 1901, a lady by the name of Annie Edson Taylor positioned herself inside a barrel and plunged over the falls. Listen, don't try that. It's totally nuts. This lady was 63 years old, claimed to be in her 40s, and was a school teacher of all things. Her attempt was the first successful attempt of going over the waterfalls. As spectacular as making an attempt may seem to conquer Niagara Falls, it's still considered to be illegal to this day. Don't try this at home. Both Canadian and American authorities imposed heavy fines on violators. One such was a Michigan native named Kirk Jones who jumped off the Horseshoe Falls in 2003 without any aid, just with the clothes he was wearing. He survived, but had to pay a fine of $2,300. It's not worth it. So most normal people like you and I, we just want to go and see the beauty of this awesome waterfall, this horseshoe-shaped fall, this powerful fall, 700,000 gallons of water coming out per second. It's a must-see. If it's not on your bucket list, add it today. So my number one place to visit in all of America is the beautiful Grand Canyon. For me, living in Texas, it starts with a road trip, driving through New Mexico, the beautiful mountains, and then Arizona. You can't just put into words how beautiful the drive is just heading out to the Grand Canyon. Every chance I get, my wife and I, Drina, we just love to drive across America. But Grand Canyon, it's breathtaking. It's just something that you have to see with your natural eyes. The pictures that I'm going to show you over the next few minutes just won't even do it justice. It looks like something just out of this world. You have to see it. You have to experience it for yourself. Did you know that Grand Canyon is bigger than Rhode Island? Do you realize that Grand Canyon is actually a national park and you can drive for hours and hours just across this park and not even cover it after 4 or 5 hours of driving? The Grand Canyon, being bigger than the state of Rhode Island, was originally found by an Indian tribe called the Hopi tribe. The Hopi tribe considered the Grand Canyon to be the gateway to the afterlife, and I can see why. It's beautiful, it's majestic. And then you have the Sky Bridge. The Sky Bridge where you can go and walk out there, if you're daring enough, and see this beautiful Grand Canyon for yourself. And experience what it means to be at 4,000 or 5,000 feet elevation. And just look across the beautiful skies and enjoy it. Now here's the moment you've been waiting for. I told you that someone tried to push me off a cliff. Someone actually tried to get me thrown off of the side of this beautiful. Is it true? Is it true that I experienced such trauma? Hang in there just a few more seconds and I have the proof that I told you about at the start of this video. And if you have time and you have the money, and it doesn't take a lot of money to travel to the Grand Canyon, I highly recommend it. And that's why it's my number one place to visit in America. It's just that beautiful. These pictures and words cannot express how awesome, how beautiful the Grand Canyon truly is. And people have said there's scary animals. Listen, the scariest animal in the Grand Canyon is just a rock squirrel. You don't have to be afraid. People talked about the pink snakes and they've talked about different things in the Grand Canyon. Please, please, it's just a beautiful place that you have to go to. You've got to go see it for yourself. You've got to enjoy it. Listen, more people have actually walked on the moon than hiked through the Grand Canyon. Is that a fun fact? Is that true? It's absolutely true. The air is clean there. The views are just breathtaking. The views are just beautiful. And there's an actual town inside the Grand Canyon. And the shape of this Grand Canyon is always changing. It's just always evolving. It's getting more beautiful every day. Even though I've been a couple of times, I might go back. Now there's the proof you've been waiting for. There's my wife trying to push me off the side.